Hello everyone. Indycar has been added to Forza Motorsport, and not only did they add the road course model, but they also have the large oval model that is more aerodynamic for tracks like Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We're going to use the oval model first, and we're going to race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for 6 laps, since this is the most iconic track in IndyCar. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Indy 500 is iconic. Our speed rating is 983 to 984, so let's get into the race. There it is, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There's the iconic start-finish line made of bricks. And the weather looking a lot like it has the past couple Indy 500s. Of course, last year a really long rain delay, and then this year the race being delayed nearly an hour due to some rain in the area. So here we are, and it looks like we're starting last place. So I'm going to have to try getting through the field here at Indianapolis in just 6 laps. And here we go, green. Look at how fast these cars accelerate. I'm actually going to slow down a bit because I'm right on the back of the car in front of me. And that's going to cause me to lose the 23rd position. But now I can draft off of the car in 23rd. And we might both be able to pass this car that started 22nd. I don't see any liveries for any of the cars, which is a bit surprising. But look at this. 230, over 230 now, miles per hour down that straightaway. These cars are insanely quick. So even though they handle well, you still need to be very careful, as the room for error is very, very tiny because of just how fast the car is. And look at how nice the interior is. I think that adding the halo has been a great safety improvement from IndyCar. Of course, we've seen so many flips, especially with Indy 500 practice this year. There were a lot of flips, and the halo definitely helped keep those crashes from being anything too dangerous. As now we're going to go to the outside here, take 23rd. We were pretty far back, but due to these high speeds, I was able to draft. I do lose the spot, though, as I had the outside lane, and I do not want to run into the wall here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, especially at over 220 miles per hour. And we are now at 240, over 240 down the front stretch, as now we are on lap 3. Oh, I hit the wall. I am lucky that I did not lose all control of the car there, as that is usually a very dangerous mistake here at Indy. And now I draft again off this car for 23rd, and I'm going to have the inside here. I go through the dirt there to try avoiding contact, and I do not get a time penalty, which is very surprising since Forza's penalty system is very, very strange. And now I am 23rd, and that car is using the road course setup, which is going to make the car a bit less aerodynamic when going 240 miles per hour. It helps the car handle better. Oh, wow, wow, I am so glad that I was not right on the low lane there, because that could have been a chaotic crash. The car that I just took 22nd from checked up so much and was definitely going way slower. And now I'm going to go to the outside here. I'm going to take 21st. We make a big contact. Oh, now I'm going to make it 3 wide. This is a risky move. I hit the wall, and I'm not able to make the move, and now I am going to lose 21st position due to all the momentum that I lost there. And now I'm in a tough spot. The car on the outside was slowing down, but I was too wide, so I had to lift down to nearly... Oh, wow, I just get rammed there. And that's a way to get the speed back up. Getting, like, shoved. Time penalty. Are you kidding me right now? I just got shoved. I was trying to readjust the car there. They give a time penalty for that? That's ridiculous. Now, not only do I have to try catching these cars, but due to that insane time penalty, I need to just pull away from the cars I pass. I only have 1 lap to pull away from this car that I just took 21st from. And usually I agree with the time penalties, because usually it's me doing something dumb like going way too fast in a corner and like spinning out the car in front of me, or like going with a bad line in a corner, running up the track and messing up an opponent's line. But that was just ridiculous. That should not have been a time penalty. And now I have 20th, but I need to pull away, and I need to pull away very far with this crazy time penalty. So it looks like we will finish 20th or 21st. So I didn't really pass many cars, but still super fun to race here at Indy. When I look through the leaderboard, it actually looks like I ran the fastest lap of the race. So I wasn't slow, I just was having trouble maneuvering through traffic. Now I'm going to try out the road course setup, and I'm going to use it at Sunset Peninsula, since I feel like Indycar, if this track was real, Indycar would be perfect for it. It seems like it'd be a great racetrack for Indycar. And the weather, overcast just like it was at Indianapolis. And this time it's 993 and 994, since Forza gives the road course setup a higher rating due to being better for handling. Here we are at Sunset Peninsula Raceway, but you won't be able to see a sunset as I'm racing in the afternoon with overcast. This is definitely going to be an interesting track to try IndyCar out on, since some areas of the track are harder to pass than others. And, oh, I see a Honda. That's cool. And it looks like I am starting last once more. And I don't think I saw any Hondas in the Indianapolis race. Here we go. Oh, wow, I get a good launch, a great launch. I'm able to get up to 15th. Oh, you make a big contact through there, but I think it's better than if I ran into the wall and ping-ponged up the track into a bunch of cars and caused a huge pile-up. So even though we made contact, I think it could have definitely been a way worse outcome there. But I do lose some ground there, so I do not make more contact. But I'm going to get a huge run through here. Not large enough, though, to catch up to those cars up ahead. Oh, that was totally my bad. I totally went way too fast through there. Although I do think that car up ahead didn't mind, as it seemed to give the Chevrolet IndyCar some good momentum. And it actually looks like our opponents have liveries in this race. We didn't see many in the first race. Now I'm going to lose some ground through this corner. I'm just trying to give... Oh, I almost slid there. That was totally my mistake. I was trying to go full throttle through there, get some good corner exit, but that was definitely a stupid move from me. Yeah, I'm trying to give the AI some space in the corner, since it seems that the AI does tend to go slower in the corners, and I do not want to ram too many cars, especially if I accidentally spin one. Oh, I slide through there. That's going to ruin my momentum. Yeah, especially I could accidentally run into one of these cars too hard and cause them to spin, causing huge time penalty. As I get momentum, I go to the outside through there. I'm going to draft, go to the inside here for 15th place. I have so much momentum down this front stretch. I have tons of momentum. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, lots of destruction and crashing in turn one. I probably should have slowed down a bit more, as I just totally ram into the car up in front of me. And now I am losing ground through here like I did the first time. But through here I'm going to get a lot of ground, go to the inside, take 13th position, and now I'm tracking down those cars up ahead. I'm going to slow down though to try avoiding contact, as now I'm too wide for 13th. I'm going to lose it, as I had too bad of momentum from corner exit there. And now I am following these three cars. Oh, and I just ram into that IndyCar for the second time this race. So that's my mistake. I'm going to try going to the inside here. Never mind. As I see my... Oh, never mind. I was going to say my opponent here was going to go into that line, but turns out I was able to get to the inside there. And now I have the line, but now I don't. And I go sliding. I lose the 13th position. I'm actually slower on my second lap than I was on my first lap. That is something that rarely happens in Forza Motorsport. And now, here I go through here. This is where I gained all the momentum on lap 1. Can I do it again? I am pretty far behind that car up ahead, so it's going to be tougher this time. Next time through is the final lap. Will I be able to catch more cars, or will I settle into 14th place? I have a run, but that car up ahead is also on a pretty good run. I'm going to slow down through here though. The good thing about being this far behind is I can run my own line better without having to worry about crashing into other people. And it looks like I am starting to gain ground. Gaining a lot of ground through there. Still pretty far back though. But it looks like there's a battle going on up ahead. That could mess up both cars' momentum and help me catch them both. As now I am right back onto the back of that Red Bull number or 1 car in 13th. I make a big contact there. I get the momentum. I take 13th. And now I'm going to slow down. And it's too wide. We are too wide for 13th place here at Sunset Peninsula. And now we are no longer too wide. I am back in 14th. Nearly making contact. I don't get why that Indycar didn't run a different line through there. Could have had way more momentum going on this long straightaway. And now we're going to slow down through here. We're going to want to be careful. Oh, nearly making contact. I was going to try a risky move there. And now they're too wide up ahead. I might be able to get a good run from this. I might possibly be able to take all 3 spots. It will be very tough though. Even taking 1 spot will be tough. And it doesn't look like I'll be able to get any as they all have good momentum through here. So 14th place here at Sunset Peninsula. I'm very proud of myself with that. Indycar also likes to use the road course setup for some ovals. So we're going to race at Eagle Rock Raceway, which is a 1-mile oval. And just like the other 2 races, it will be afternoon with overcast. And the setup will be 993 and 994, just like with the road course. This is going to be a fun race because Eagle Rock, you can run the high lane if you're good enough at it, but you can also run the low lane. So we'll have multiple lanes to try getting around our opponents in this race. So I can't wait to see how I do. And I'm guessing we're starting 24th again. Yep, it looks like it. Since I'm starting back here, I'm expecting the cars up ahead to be really aggressive and racing really close to each other for the first few laps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the outside line above everyone, try passing everyone on the outside. Oh wow, that messed me up big time. I'm far behind everyone else now. And it does look like they're all racing really close. And the fact that IndyCar can go at these speeds on a 1-mile oval is just incredible. Oh, I hit the wall and I hit the car on the inside of me. I hit the wall to try avoiding the car on the inside, but I end up hitting both, and that did not work out at all. However, using the high lane here, I'm able to make the move, take 23rd position, but I need to slow down here because these cars up ahead are a bit slower than I am as of right now. So I'm going to make a move on the inside. I'm going to make it 3 wide here at Eagle Rock, and I'm going to go through the apron a bit through there. And now I'm going to make another move to the inside. I now run in 19th position here at Eagle Rock. This is the best I've done at overtaking in this video so far. As at Sunset Peninsula, I made most of my moves while the other cars were still trying to get started on lap 1. And at Indianapolis, I didn't really pass many people. But now I'm going to get passed on the inside. My rear tire touches the front tire of that Honda. And now it looks like no time penalty. So we're up to 17th. I'm going to make a move on this Honda for 16th position. And I clipped the curb a bit there. And I am set up pretty well to get 15th here on the inside in turns 1 and 2. And we're too wide. Oh, wow. The Honda checked up a lot there. And so did a few cars up in front. Now it's going to be 3 wide here in turns 3 and 4. Oh, we make a bit of contact. Like, how? We were side by side. How did the AI not know that I was there? I'm gaining momentum, but it will not be enough to make a move to the inside for 9th position. A time penalty, illegal pass. I was already far ahead of that car when I was on the apron, and I've already made 2 moves like... Okay, that was totally my bad. Oh, I totally just... That should be... That, on the other hand, should be a time penalty. I totally just, like, made a dumb move, ran way too up the track, and ruined the line of that Chevrolet IndyCar. But yeah, I've made way closer moves where I've ran down on the apron and didn't get a time penalty. That's ridiculous right there. So 2 of the 3 races so far, I have gotten an insane time penalty in this video. But now I'm up to 7th unless this time penalty ruins my race. A time penalty that I probably should not have unless I got it for... Okay, I'm going to not pass that car because I know it will be a time penalty because I went on the apron. So I'm going to go to the outside here. Yeah, the only time penalty I should have is possibly for that contact I made last time through with that Chevrolet Indycar where I messed up the line. But now I have 3 more laps. I'm currently in 6th position. I am drafting right now. Going 190 down the backstretch is just, that's so crazy. This racetrack is only 1 mile, and these cars can go nearly 200 miles per hour on it. And now we are just drafting, and I'm going to go to the outside here. And it's going to be too wide off corner exit. I am going to get 5th position. 2 more laps to try catching 4 more cars. I don't think I can do it, but who knows? It is possible. And now, final lap. Can I pass 4 cars and pull away far enough that this insane time penalty will not change the outcome? I take 4th position. And now I draft to try taking 3rd. I don't think I'll be able to get 1st or 2nd, but I might be able to get 3rd. I'm going to slow down there to avoid contact. And it looks like I will be able to finish 4th unless this time penalty ruins my chances at that. So I get 5th because of the insane time penalty. That's really annoying. The Indy cars are so fast and so fun to race. I really enjoyed racing at Indianapolis, Sunset Peninsula, and Eagle Rock. I still don't get the time penalty at Eagle Rock because I was already ahead of the car they're saying I passed illegally. So how is it an illegal pass if I already took the position before I went off track? But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, good game and goodbye.